I have really been missing working out here in my studio shed lately, and it's warming up and I just want to be out here more. But even if I didn't have a studio shed, what I'm really missing is actually making artisanal products as much as I used to. And so I've been thinking about how I can bring that back in, and have it as an offering that's manageable with all of the other commitments that I've got. And I've been thinking about the products that I have that I feel like I couldn't live without, or maybe I could live without them, but they just enhance my days so much because I use them so regularly and they're just so beautiful to handle. And one of them being my little AirPod pouch. When I wear jeans and I've got a belt, and I always have this attached to a belt loop, or I've also made a belt with a little D-ring on it so I can attach it to that when I wear dresses and skirts. But today I've got cargos on with pockets on the legs, so I don't have it attached. But this has been such a fantastic item in my collection of handcrafted products. And I do have, I think, one or two available. Anyway, I would like to reintroduce those. My phone pouch is another thing that I've been using, I don't even know for how many years, maybe 8 or 9 years. I've been using a phone pouch attached to my belt. Again, today I don't have a belt on, but it has been invaluable as well. A lot of hand stitching in these, so they are not ones that I can just whip up. They do need time, and they've got double layers of leather. The other thing that I didn't expect to be as big a part of my life as it has become is this strap that I originally made for my journal. So it actually undoes with post closures there. And I made it for this journal because when I changed journals from the company that I used to use before, they always had elastic on them and this one didn't. And so this strap helped keep my journal closed, and my pencil and eraser with the journal, because I used to put it inside the book and just use the elastic. But then without the elastic, now I have a strap on the outside of the journal. And this is a little pouch. I've been making these pouches, I don't know how long I've been making these for, a very long time, in a variety of sizes. And I shave my pencil shavings directly into the pouch. So I have a little sharpener in there, and that way I don't get my pencil all messy, or my hands. And that just sits in underneath that strap. So I've had that for a while now, and I'm really glad I made that. But I've been using it more with this notebook. And the beauty of it is that, I mean, I can carry the two together easily, so it's still accessible. But the beauty of it is, if I just needed to take a notebook, I've got everything I need in this. And this notebook's only fairly recent, a fairly recent addition to my collection. And it's the 3-in-1 notebook. So 3 separate books within the one cover. And I don't know how I have lived as long as I have without one of these in my life. This has been the best thing I've ever made. I have one notebook dedicated to my coaching, planning, and then I have one dedicated to the Gene Keys and Dream Arc for notes on my learnings, and then one on my podcast planning. And that one is like almost full. I'm about to replace that notebook. But I'm really tempted to actually add a 4th notebook in here, because there is another category that I could be writing separately, because my journal really is about processing my thoughts, inspirations, and intentions. And these help organize my thoughts in taking action on what I want to do. So in my original version of this notebook, or video that I did, I had it so that people were tying the notebook at the front here. So if you watch the original video, you'll see that it was a little fiddly, and I at the time didn't actually, I tested it, but I hadn't come up with another way. And then I realized that if I just lengthened the strap a little bit more, I could just flip it around and tuck it in at the back, and it holds quite well. So I am offering that as the new iteration of the notebook. And when I say I am offering that, I have opened up this listing again. I still have some of this leather, and I can go to the tannery and select some more if I need to. but I make things to order for the reason that I don't have stock just lying around, not being utilized, not being purchased. And leather like this I also use to make the straps, so you know, I want to be able to have other options to be able to use that leather. But I'm actually feeling quite excited about bringing some products back into my offerings because I enjoy making them and they bring so much joy to my everyday living experiences. And so I just want to offer that to others. And the other thing that I haven't actually listed or sold online, but I use very regularly, are these hairpins. And they are made with feathers and leather. And this is a kookaburra feather and peregrine falcon, and it's got a little charm on it. And then bone beads and metal beads. And this is a timber pin that someone actually carved for me, but I would like to do a bone version as well. So I just wanted to let you know that there are more products that are going to be listed online. The notebooks, like I said, I've opened up the listing. I will put one into the stories links, and in my link tree there is a link across to the shop, so you can always see what's available. I'm going to go through my little box of tricks and see what I've got available in terms of the leather products that I can add. These will be for Australia only. Unfortunately, my shop doesn't sell internationally other than to New Zealand. But I just wanted to let you know I'm really keen to get making again. And like I said, even if I didn't have a shed, I would still be making. And there are other products that I would really like to make and sell that will come with time and testing and learning. But I just wanted to start with what I already know, what I've already created, and get them out to you to enjoy as a part of your everyday living experiences.